Hi everyone, welcome to Workout Wednesday. I am going to do a 20-minute HIIT workout with you. So for those of you that don't know, HIIT stands for High Intensity Interval Training. So that just means we train in short, sharp intervals. We go as hard as we can and then we have a little rest and then we go again. So I'm going to mix in a whole load of different exercise options. So there'll be something for every level of fitness. It's all body weight exercises. You don't need any equipment. But if you have got a weight, a dumbbell, a kettlebell or anything like that and you want to use it for some of the exercises for a bit of extra challenge, then that is absolutely fine. All right, so I'll just angle the camera a bit differently. All right, so let's start by getting warmed up. Okay, we're just going to start with some body weight squats, just to start warming up the legs. So you don't have to squat as low as me. If you're squatting a bit shallower, if that's all you're able to do at the moment, that's fine. But if you can squat, say your thighs are parallel to the floor, then awesome. And take this at your own pace, like with all of the exercises, go at your own pace. You don't have to match my pace. Just do what's right for you. If you need to take it a bit gentler, that is completely fine. Okay, so we'll do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Okay, and then I want you to take your arms up and then bring both arms down and one leg up. Okay, so taking the knees as high as you can. So all we're doing here is just getting the heart rate up a little bit, getting the body moving. So we're ready to move with a bit more intensity in a few minutes. Good, let's go for 6 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. So let's warm up the shoulders. So take your feet quite wide and then you're going to walk down. And then walk the hands back up. So for this, you want to keep your legs as straight as you can. If your hamstrings are tight and you need to bend them a little bit, that's fine. But as much as possible, keep them nice and straight so you get a nice dynamic stretch through the backs of the legs and you warm up the hamstrings. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. Walk all the way out with the hands if you can. If you can't, that's okay, just go to where you can manage. 1 more. Lovely. Good. Okay. And then we're going to take the feet to the bum. So butt kickers. If you can, bring in the arms as well. So the arms come back as the foot comes up. If the coordination's a bit challenging, that's fine. Just take the hands out and stick with the legs. Okay, but if you can bring the arms in, all good. Nice, few more of those. Good. Okay, and then we'll do some arm circles. So take the arms in one direction. Lovely. And then when you've done a few more in that direction, we're going to change. Go the other way. Just have a little look at who's watching. Keep going with the arms. Leanne! Hi Leanne, how you doing? Nice to see you. Feel free to join in a bit of the workout if you want to. If you didn't hear the beginning, we're going to do a 20-minute HIIT workout, but I'm going to give different exercise options for different levels, so there should be something for everybody. Okay, once you've done a few more in that direction, just going to do some body weight lunges. So we're just warming up. So if you can take your knees to the floor comfortably, go for it. If you are not there yet, that's absolutely fine. Just go to where you can, lunge to where you can. Okay, but if you can take your knees to the floor, then that is good. Okay, we're going to do a few more of these and then we're going to get started. So the way the workout always works on Workout Wednesday at 5 o'clock, which we do every Wednesday, is there are 15 exercises and we do 2 rounds. And because the intervals are really short, it goes nice and fast. Okay, so it might sound like a lot, but because each interval is short, we're going to whip through it and it's going to go by fast. All right, leave that there. Grab a drink if you need to while I set up the timer. And we will get started in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to work for 25 seconds and we're going to rest for 15 seconds each time. And I'll tell you when to go and when to stop. Alright, so let's give us a 5-second countdown, 10-second countdown. Alright, so we're going to start in 10 seconds. And our first exercise, I'll tell you when to go. Our first exercise is going to be mountain climbers. Okay, so this one. Right, let's go. So if you can jog them, then jog the knees. If you need to step, that is completely fine. Okay, so but jog them if you can. Well done. Only less than 10 seconds left. Keep going. Can't believe I haven't taken my sweater off. Why am I still wearing a hoodie? Oh my gosh, I'm going to take it off. Okay, our next one is going to be reverse lunge. Oh, that's better. Whew. And kick. So we're going to reverse lunge, I think, and kick, yeah. So go with me, 2, 1, go. So we're going to reverse lunge, and then kick the leg. And then reverse lunge, and then kick the leg. If the kicks are too much, just stick to reverse lunges. Yeah, so you're just taking each leg back alternately. But if you can bring in the kick each time as well, so reverse lunge and kick. Nice. One more. Good. Okay, we're going to go to down ups. So these are like, they're a burpee without a jump basically. So what you're going to do is come down to the floor and then jump to stand. 3 more seconds. 1, go. Okay, so if you can jump them, that's brilliant. If you need to step, it looks like this. Step down and stepping up and stand. Okay? But if you can jump down and jump in, go for it. 7 more seconds. Last one. Brilliant. Okay, pop squats. So these are going to look like this. You're going to pop down to the floor and jump up. Pop down to the floor and jump up. Okay. In 3 seconds. 2, 1, go. Okay. So if you can jump them, that is awesome. If you need a low impact option, then just stick to squats. Okay. Just stick to that. All right. But if you can pop up and pop down, that's awesome. 5 seconds. 2, 1. So whizzing through. Okay. Hand release press ups. So we'll give these a try. I'll give you an option if you can't do them. So you're going to come into a high plank. You're going to come chest to the floor, release the hands, and then push up. Let's go. So chest to the floor, release the hands, push up. Chest to the floor, release the hands, push up. If you're not there yet, come onto your knees and press up to wherever you can on your knees, okay? But if you can do these, release the hands. It's going to really help you build strength to work towards a full press up. Good. Okay, squat pulses. Get ready for a bit of a leg burner. So what you're going to do, come down to a squat, and you're just going to do little bounces there. Let's go. So, Leanne, I know you're watching, and I know you remember doing these, and you're thinking, oh, I used to hate it when she made me do these. But they're so good for your legs, so good for your leg strength. Less than 10 seconds to go. When it really starts to burn, just lean back, sit back, sorry, don't lean, sit into your heels, send the bum back. Ooh, ouchie, okay. Russian twists. So, going to be sitting down, straight spine, slightly leaning backwards, but with a straight back. Let's go. And what you're going to do, go with me, is you're going to go from side to side and try and touch the floor. If you've got a light kettlebell or a light dumbbell, you can keep the dumbbell in your hands and take it to the floor. If this isn't challenging, take your feet off the floor, lift your heels and carry on with that. But if you need to keep your heels down, that's fine. And rest. Oh, okay. Jumping lunges. I'm going to give you two options. You can either come into a lunge and jump between them, or you can come down to a lunge and then jump up. Okay, let's go. So you're either going to come down to a lunge and then jump to a stand, like so, or if you can manage it, you're going to just switch from lunge to lunge with a jump. Now, these get pretty ouchy pretty quickly, I don't mind saying. Woo! 2, 1. Oh, all the thighs. Oh, okay. Plank, knees to elbows. So what you're going to do is come to this position. Make sure you can see me. Okay. And you're going to be taking the knee to the elbow. Go. Okay, so with control, you want your shoulders directly over your hands. So just make sure that you're not too far back or too far forward of your hands. And this like really works the core and really works the shoulders. 2, 1, breath. Well done, people, we are whipping through. Okay, walking lunges. What was I thinking? So many lunges. So in whatever space you have, you are going to lunge walk, okay? So, like so. Let's go. So you just walking lunges. If you've got weight, you can hold it on your shoulder, you can hold it on your chest. Use whatever space you've got, change directions as many times as you need to. Okay, you've got how much time left? 3 seconds. 2, 1. Rest. Amazing. Okay. Side plank dip. So you're going to come onto your right hand side. I'm going to give you options. Okay. So go with me. 2, 1. Go. So if you can, come to this position. So my feet are stacked one on top of the other, and my hip is lifted. Okay. You can stay there if you want. That's quite challenging. If you feel quite strong in this position, dip down to the floor. Push back up, dip down, push back up, okay? So pick where you want to be. 2, 1, done. We'll do the other side in a moment. Oh, jumping squats. I made this really leggy. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, let's go. So what you're going to do is squat and jump, squat and jump. 2, 1, go. Right, so if you're okay with this level of impact, then squat and jump, that's fine. If you don't want to go for that, just stick with squats, okay? Entirely up to you. So, 6 seconds on the clock. 2, 1, go. Stop, not go, rest, sorry. Okay, onto the left hand side now. So we're going to do those plank, side plank dips on the other side. So feet are stacked one on top of the other. 1, go. So you're going to stay here if you need to, or if you're feeling strong in that position, you're going to dip the hip to the floor and lift it back up. As you dip, your top leg will need to bend. That's fine, just return it to a straight position when you lift back up again. 3 seconds, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we are nearly halfway, doing absolutely brilliantly. Burpee squat holds. So you're going to burpee down, and then you're going to come here, stay low, and then burpee again. So go with me, let's go. Down to the floor, in, little pulse, and out again. So we're staying low all the time. If you need to step them, step, step, down, step, step, lift chest, okay? That's fine. Last one. Right, one more exercise and then we'll go around again. Plank style jump. So you're going to come into a high plank, like so, and you're going to start jump the legs in and out. 2, 1, go. So, shoulders over the hands again. If you can jump the legs, awesome. If you're not quite there, you can going back to mountain climbers. Let's go. So remember, you can jog them. If you're not ready to jog, just step. Yeah, either way, it's hard work. So you're going to get a good workout whichever you choose. Alright? And if this position is too much, then just stand and step with high knees, march with high knees on the spot. Woo! Reverse lunge and kick. Okay. So you're going to lunge back and then kick the same leg. Lunge back and then kick the same leg. 2, 1, let's go. So lunge back and kick, lunge back and kick. If you don't feel stable in the kicks, just take them out and just do the lunges. Good. And with all of these exercises, if you've got a light weight and you feel ready to hold it at the chest or wherever you can, then as long as that's safe and you feel ready, then do that. Down, up, so we're going back to chest to the floor and jump to stand, okay? 2, 1, let's go. So, down to the floor and up. If you need to step, it looks like this. Okay, that's fine. Doing really well, we've got 10 seconds. If you're jumping, make sure you plant your feet really firmly. That'll help you come up. Woo! Okay. Pop squats. So, we are going to pop to the floor and up, to the floor and up. 2, 1, let's go. So, down here. If you're not ready for these and you need a low impact option, that's fine. You can just go to squats, okay? So, whatever works for you. It's all good. It's all moving. As long as we are moving, that is what matters. Okay, good work. 4 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Tell you what, my leggies today, ouchie. Right, hand release press ups. So you're going to be in your high plank position. You're going to come to the floor, release the hands and push up. Okay, let's go. So to the floor, release the hands, push up. If you're still developing strength, to do that, come to your knees and keep the arms close to the body and go as far as you can and then come back up, okay? It's all good. And if you can do full press ups, then go for your life. Okay, squat pulses, as if the legs aren't burning enough, but let's do it. So what you're going to do is come down into a squat and just tiny bounces in that position. Go! Okay, this is another one where if you feel strong enough and you feel safe, you can hold a weight at your chest. But I tell you what, it's plenty. It's plenty with that one. So as your legs fatigue, just keep that chest up, sit the weight in the heels. Yeah, it's really tempting when we're tired to come onto our toes, but stay in your heels and up. Oh, feel that burn. Ooh. Okay, Russian twist. So you're going to be down on the floor, straight spine, slight backwards lean, and you're going to be going from side to side. Go. So, again, if you've got a kettlebell or anything like that, you can touch that to the floor on each side. You definitely don't need one. Okay, this is plenty without, but just for people who want to take it a bit further. If this is not very challenging, then lift the feet. Good stuff. I can't see my clock, but we're nearly done. I can hear it. There you go. All right. Oh, jumping lunges. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my ladies. Okay, so remember, you're in a lunge and you're going to jump from one lunge to the next. Let's go. So if you're not ready for that, come to a lunge, jump to a stand. Come to a lunge, jump to a stand. Come to a lunge, jump to a stand. If you're not ready for that, just lunge back and stand. Okay, but if you're ready for this, to jump the changes, then go for your life. Chest up as you get tired, nice and tall. Woo, there we go. Plank knees to elbows. Oh, we're so nearly there. So into a high plank. Dun, dun, dun. And you're going to be taking those legs to the elbows. Let's go. So, shoulders nice and square over the hands. Bringing the knees close to the elbows as you can. And keeping as still through the body as you can. And it is such a core burner. It's really good for the core. And rest. Oh, right, whizzing through. Okay, walking lunges again. So, in whatever space you've got, you're going to lunge, walk, turning as often as you need to. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So, there we go. Leanne, you're still with us. Well done. Good work. For anyone that's watching this on the replay, awesome work. Keep going. We are so nearly there. Okay, 8 seconds. As I said, if you've got a weight, you can hold it at the chest for these. Nice, rest. Oh, where are we at? Side plank on the right. So come down to your right hand side. Come to that position where your feet are stacked and you're up here. Let's go. So you're either going to stay here, which is going to build really good core strength down the side of your body. Keep your chest up, you don't want it slouching over. If you're already strong in that position, you're going to dip and come up. Dip and come up, okay? Keeping the feet stacked. 2, 1, go. Amazing. Right. Oh, jumping squats. This is probably the hardest leg one, and then it's not so bad after this. Right, so you're gonna squat and jump. Let's go. So, jump if you can. Okay. If you're not quite ready for that, you can jump, recover, go back down, jump, recover, go back down. Just stay soft in the knees, yeah? If you're not ready for that, just stay with your squats. Nice, powerful extension when you take the legs up. Okay. Side plank on the left, so switch to the other side, on the left side of the body. And we're going to come back up into that side plank position. Dips if you can. Let's go. So we're here. Okay, if you feel strong here, then you're going to be taking that hip down and up. And if you are doing the dips, but you're not quite ready to get to the floor yet, that's fine. Just dip to where you can and then come up. And really lift this hip as much as you can each time. Really squeeze. Good, and rest. Oh my gosh, 2 more! We're winning. We are winning. Okay. We're going to go to our burpee squat hold. So you're going to come down, stay low and pulse. Alright, let's go. So, you're going to come down, come here, 2 little bounces and then back. Okay, you can step it if you need to. So if you're stepping, it's going to be a step, step, down, step, step, 2 little bounces. Okay, make sure that chest just comes up. So when you're here, keep that chest up. Last one. Oh, 1 more. Woo! So, plank, high plank, and we're going to be start jumping. Make sure you see the legs. Okay, so my legs are start jumping in and out. If you're not ready for that, 1 leg at a time, steps out to the side and back in. Okay? So shoulders over the hands. 8 seconds. And this is our last one, so go for it. 2, 1, rest. Well done. High five. You did it. Okay, cool. Let's have a stretch. Have a little drink if you need to. I'm just gonna get a drink. Keep moving. We want to keep the blood pumping. The worst thing you can do after an intense workout is just sit down and flop. You want to keep your blood pumping, keep the musculoskeletal pump going. So let's have a little stretch. So if you need something to lean on, I'm going to move this, you might need a wall or something that you can steady yourself against for a little stretchy. So I'm going to take one leg, so I'm just steadying myself on the other side. Take one foot up behind you and push the hip of the front leg away. If it's uncomfortable to get your foot right up behind you like this, you can just rest your toes, your foot, on a step or a coffee table or a sofa and just sink a little bit until you feel that stretch come onto the thigh. So that's an option if this isn't comfortable for you. Okay, and then other side. So we always want to be keeping the knees close and the hip of the bent leg pushed away slightly to increase the stretch. Feels so good to get that done, doesn't it? Well done. Well done. So I do this every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Always happy to have people join or to catch up on it. I'll post it on Facebook afterwards so you can catch up. I'll put it on YouTube as well, so anyone can catch up. Let's do the hamstring. So you're going to take one foot out in front, keep the chest up, send the bum back. And if you can grab the toes, then great, pull them towards you. If you can't grab the toe, that's fine. Just rest your hand on your shin and flex your foot so that your toes are coming towards the body to feel a bit of a stretch. The important thing with this is chest up, bum back. Yes, we get that nice extension through the hamstring, so the hamstring can really stretch out. Good. Other side, same thing. So hands around the toes if you can. You can also do this seated if you're more comfortable. You can sit down, straighten one leg and take your hand towards your toes. Just rest the body over the thigh, I should say. Cool, okay, so let's stretch the glutes. We'll do a couple more. So, again, you want something to lean on. So you're going to take one foot across, make like a figure of 4, and you're just going to sink down, again, chest up, bum back, and you're just going to sink until you feel like a really nice stretch through the bum of the bent leg, and you'll probably feel it a little bit, or you might feel it a little bit in your lower back as well. I know I do. And as that stretch starts to ease, you can just sink a bit lower, and that will increase it. Good. A few more seconds. Lovely. Other side. So exactly the same thing, just change legs. Chest up and just sink. It does make the other leg quite tired, but it's a really effective way to stretch the glutes, so it's a good one. Nice. And then let's just do a bit for the upper body and the shoulders. So last couple of stretches, take your hands away from you and push into your hands. So like I'm feeling a real stretch through the shoulder here because I'm pushing my arms away from me. Breathe nice and deep into the stretch. That's always going to help get the most out of the stretch. So make sure you exhale fully each time to increase the stretch. Okay, and then last one. Take one arm across, use the other arm to push it into the body until you feel a nice stretch through the top and the outside of the shoulder. And again, breathe out nice and deep, exhale fully to really get into that stretch. Good. And then the last one on the other side. Oh, same thing. Nice deep breaths. That's it, and you're done. Well done. Thanks for joining. Lively, Anne. Hope you enjoyed it. And as I said, for anyone that's watching on the replay, 5 p.m. every Wednesday here on Facebook, I will do a live HIIT workout and I would love to see you there. All right. Have a great afternoon or great evening even. All right. Take care.